You're right. I completely agree with you. If you look at the world we face, you look at the complexity of the challenges, you look at the threats, you look at the number of them. I don't think we've had as complicated of a threat environment globally since certainly World War II as the one we face today. And it's complicated for a number of reasons that you've mentioned some of them. If you look at the threats that we face, we've got the threat continuing, ongoing from radical Islamic terrorism, the threat from Iran, from North Korea, obviously the return of the great power conflict with Russia, with China. And in many cases, these threats have arisen during a time period in which our own capabilities were diminishing. And I think you can clearly look at the period of the Obama administration. You can see the determination, frankly, the combination of the Obama administration policies and what was going on in Congress and our ability to put in place the kind of defense budgets that are necessary. And so you had a period of decline in the United States in our capability while you were at the same time seeing a pretty rapid increase in our adversaries' capabilities. And I think there's a real disconnect in many ways between sort of what the American public generally believes about our capabilities. I think we've become very accustomed to thinking that we're going to have dominance in every domain at all times. And the disconnect between that general belief and the reality we're facing, where you've got things like the threat of hypersonic weapons, you've got obviously what's going on in the cyber world, you've got what's happening in space, you've got what's happening with respect to nuclear modernization that we've seen both the Chinese and the Russians in particular involved with. And so President Trump made the right decision over the course of the last 2 years in terms of allocating the resources, requesting the resources necessary, Congress approving those resources and appropriating them for the defense budget. But we have to recognize that's going to be an ongoing challenge and one that we can't just say we've provided resources necessary for 2 years. We have to ensure that we continue that buildup. So it is a dangerous world, and it's one where the United States has to remember at all times that our safety and our security relies upon preeminence, relies upon dominance, and we've got to make sure that we're focused on that and making sure that we maintain that and that we regain it in areas that we have lost it.